everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be reshaping my nails from stiletto to coffin or ballerina as it is sometimes called. I made a promise that I would film a tutorial whenever I change the shape of my nails because a lot of you were interested in how I do it. I've just got back from holiday, so I've had this nail polish on for about a week and a half, so it's time to change up my nails. What used to be stiletto nails are kind of changing more into almond shape because of the wear and tear, just makes them a little bit more rounded. Whilst I was on holiday, I broke my pointer finger. Instead of filing it back to pointed, I tried out the coffin shape. As you can see, throughout the week it has sort of dulled down into a rounded shape. I'm just going to show you a little example here. When you first file your nails, it's all nice and sharp, but then, you know, throughout everyday wear and tear, they do start to round after a while. So this is a shape you need to maintain every week sort of thing. I've never worn this shape before, so this is going to be sort of an experimental video. I am aware that not everyone's nails are my length. I'm just going to briefly show you basically what you need to do depending on your nail shape. For squared nails, you're going to want to file off the sides. So you're just going to want to file here and here. And obviously not straight to a point because you still want this little bit of surface here. And then you want to go over this again to make it really flat. If your nails are rounded, again, you want to do the same thing. File the two sides, leaving a little gap here, and then go over the top nice and straight. And if your nails are already stiletto like mine are, really all you need to do is just file off the top. But in my case, I am going to be just sharpening up the sides so that they're nice and straight. I've just removed all my nail polish and I've also pushed back my cuticles. I don't do it very often, maybe like once or twice a year to be honest with you, but I felt like they needed a little pushback. So I'm just going to be using this nail file, which is actually broken, but this is my favorite nail file ever. It's a genuine crystal nail file from this company. What is it? Germaniküre or something. I'll leave the link in the description if you're interested in buying it because it's my favorite. So I'm just going to start out with my thumbnail. I mean, really I could just start going at it from the tip, but I do want to just sort of straighten up the edges from the very edge of where my nail starts, so like the smile line. If I want to take off a little bit more, a little bit faster, I'll go in soaring motion. You'll hear people say that this is bad for your nails, but actually if you're using a crystal nail file, it's such a fine grit that it really does not damage your nails. I only use a soaring motion when I'm trying to get rid of nail, not really. Like if I'm just trying to touch up, I'll just do swipes in one direction. If not, I just do it like this. As you can see, a lot of dust comes off when you use this nail file. It's like, this is not even a sponsored video, guys. I just really love this nail file. It's really, really fine dust. Like, look. Like, that's how amazing this nail file is. Now, I guess I'm just gonna go across the top. You could just cut it, but I want to take off as little nail as possible because I still want my nails to be very long, so I'm not going to cut it. I'm just gonna go straight across. You see how well this nail file works? Like, I love it. Again, the soaring motion will get rid of more quicker. And there we go. That's pretty much it, I think. This shape is actually called a trapezium. So any kind of box shape which is narrower at one side and has four sides is called a trapezium. So I guess you could say that I'm going for a trapezium shaped nail. It really just depends how narrow you want the tip to be, but I think that's going to be just about good for me because I still want them to be nice and long. Whilst you're shaping your nails, you want to keep going from like this position to this position because you want to make sure that the tip is completely straight. For instance, this one, see how it looks kind of like at an angle, but from here it kind of looks like it's straight. So that's why you want to keep checking from both angles to make sure it is actually straight. And the straighter your angles are, the more obvious the shape will look. So just as an example, you can see here where I thought it was straight, it actually, now that I've put this edge on here, this looks more rounded. So I don't know if you can see that, but it just kind of looks like it's rounded, whereas I just want to make it really, really straight. so that it looks like more of a true coffin ballerina shape. I'm just going to keep going along the sides until I'm happy with it. Here is my other hand now finished. As this hand's nails are actually longer, you can see that I've made it a little bit more narrow towards the tip, so you can sort of see the difference. From far away they kind of look like they're all the same length anyway, so I'm not going to be worrying about it too much. And now I'm going to paint them and I'll be right back. Just to show you as a little example, you can totally still do coffin ballerina nails with short nails. As you can see, you can just afford to go a little bit more narrow with a longer nail, but you can totally still do it with shorter nails. It just means that it will be a little wider on the top, but it still gives the same shape. It's the next day and this is how my nails have turned out. You might notice I'm also wearing fake tan, so sorry for the sort of change of, I don't know. I just put on a coat of this Ciate cookies and cream. I thought it would be a little bit more opaque, but it's actually quite transparent. But I really do actually quite like this shape. I find that they just look really quite elegant and they kind of make my fingers look slimmer. It's like a cross between stiletto, almond and squared. So it's like the best of all the worlds of nail shapes. If you'd like to see my weekly routine video on everything I do to my nails, I will leave a video card right up here so you can watch. I also have a video on how I grew my nails to this length if you're interested. I'll leave all kinds of nail videos in the description. I hope this was helpful to any of you who wanted to reshape your nails or just wondered how I do mine. Remember to check out my vlog channel and all my social media. I'll leave all of them up here. Hello. Give it a thumbs up if you'd like to see more nail videos from me. Thank you so much for watching, guys, and I'll see you soon in my next video. Bye bye.